Welcome everyone, here with Hera founder Felina Hansen, and we are here to talk about experience economy. What the heck does that mean? So really just the idea that your quality of life can be so much better if you focus on spending money and investing in experiences versus things. And this is how this came about. So at my previous company, we worked a lot with Gallup, and they're an organization that I love. They go around the world and they actually conduct polls and surveys and do research on really incredible topics. And one of the ones that they wrote about is a book called Well-Being. So they went around the world and they surveyed 95% of the world. And regardless of culture, socioeconomic class, they realized that there were 5 contributing factors that really increase people's well-being. And one of the biggest pieces was finances, of course.
Yeah.
But they actually, in this chapter, said that when people invest and spend money on experiences versus spending money on things, their well-being and their happiness increases. And I thought that was really interesting. So instead of actually, spending money or making more money at work, getting a new car, that level or that happiness only lasts for a short period of time. And usually it comes with consequences because, for example, they actually had a whole segment on retail therapy. So most of the time when, let's say, young women go to the mall to spend money, they're usually shopping because they're upset about something. Like, I just want to buy something so I can feel really fabulous and wonderful. So you know that feeling, you get a new dress and you just get really excited. But most of the time, if you're splurging, you can't really afford it. And you're thinking, I deserve this little thing, so I'll spend $100 when I can really afford to spend $50. So you're happy for that moment, but then when the credit card bill comes, it's the same thing over again. Like, oh, I don't have enough money to pay for this, and it's not really happiness.
Yes.
And so really looking at, well, that money could have been spent on a concert or a dinner with friends, something that creates an actual lasting memory. That's what the whole experience economy is really about. So Felina, you did something really different and creative for your team's Christmas presents this year. Will you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, yeah. So I got this idea, I was listening to a podcast about Google. And Google does some really interesting things related to sharing within their employee pool. And the idea that spurred this idea was they allow team members, employees, to gift another employee time off hours or days, which doesn't cost Google anything, right? That's no skin off their back. It's someone's going to take that day off. It doesn't really matter to them. So that one little thing that Google does is a big deal to their employees. And their employees, that's really a valuable thing to their employees. It's how do you keep your employees engaged and excited and passionate about what you're doing. And so I have, for a long time, been on this kick of experiential gifts versus stuff. Keith, the gentleman in my life, my guy, and I, for a long time, have done the best that we can to, instead of for birthdays and holidays, giving each other something tangible, it's let's go away for the weekend, or let's have a new experience together. We've come at like concerts this last Christmas. There's summer concerts at the Birch Aquarium, so I gifted him the season for Christmas of the upcoming summer to go to all these concerts together, which was awesome because it was these built-in date nights that we had. So using that Google thought, I thought we have 9 team members here at Hera Hub, doing this where I pulled out $1,300 from my bank account and put it in an envelope, $150 per person, and I assigned each team member a different team member, in some cases challenging them to get to know somebody that they don't work with on a daily basis, and said simply, use this $150 to gift this team member an experience you think they would enjoy.
And I have to tell you, when I opened this envelope, I saw cash, and the first thing I said to her was, why are you giving me money? And then when I read it, I said, wow, that's such a creative idea, because my particular partner, I haven't even met her yet.
Yeah.
So not only will I be getting to know her, but I'll also know what things she's really been hoping for and has always maybe wanted to try, but didn't have the money to do it or the time. And of course, me gifting the experience to her, And that'll be just a really kind of nice tie and a nice connection for us moving forward. So I think that's such an incredible idea.
Exactly, and it really spurs from, and I'm sure they talked about this in the Gallup poll, you derive so much more pleasure in gifting something to somebody and seeing that experience of them, you know, even if it's a present, but that you know, the structure of our brain works in a way that is really exciting to us, is gifting something to somebody. So it's the double, you get the excitement of giving the gift, they get the excitement of having this experience, and then that shared connection of like, hey, how did that hot air balloon ride go, or whatever it was, that continues to build the team, so to speak, in this case. So.
And memories last forever.
Yes.
A television that you buy somebody at Black Friday does not.
No, yeah. Don't even get me started on the whole Black Friday thing.
That's a separate one.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So our challenge to you is gift an experience this holiday season versus more stuff that we're going to get excited about for 10 minutes and then shove in the corner and walk away from.
Absolutely. Thank you.